Hey, shalom, shalom, Israel. This Officer Yakov with the Battle Axes of the Most High, the Memphis camp. Just coming to y'all with another Tuesday, the raw truth. This class is titled Ungrateful People. All praise to the Most High for Captain Jerubbaal in that good class yesterday, man. All praise to the Most High for all of my brothers and sisters that's, you know, doing their part in this truth, man. We're gonna go into it. Like I said, this class is titled Ungrateful People. The first book we're going to go into is 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 and verse 16. This is a book of 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 verse 16. Rejoice evermore. Pray without ceasing. In everything give thanks, for this is the will of God in Christ Yahweh concerning you, right? Man, we got to be grateful and rejoice for what God allows us to have. You know what I mean? We got to be grateful and rejoice for the Most High for waking us up in His truth, man. All right, especially being in His truth, man. We got to be grateful for that. All right, everything is in His will, man. Everything is literally in His will and it's on His timing. But you got to, you got ungrateful people that don't care about that. You got ungrateful people that don't care about the Lord's timing. They want everything right now. They're not willing to put in the work and put in the true effort on it, get it. You know what I'm talking about? They just doing a whole bunch of talking, but they're not putting no action behind it. And like I said with this class, we're just gonna go into ungrateful people. Israel being an ungrateful nation, man. Cause we all know Israel is real super ungrateful, man. Ungrateful, prideful. You know what I mean? Lovers of self. So like I say, we're going to get into it, man. The next scripture going to be Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 11. All praise to the Most High for brothers and sisters tuned in. I hope everybody having a good morning. Starting off, getting to the plantation, man. Got my coffee. Hope y'all got yours. This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 3, verse 11. He had made everything beautiful in his time. Also, have he set the world in their heart, so that no man can find out the work that God maketh from the beginning to the end. I know that there is no good in them, but for a man to rejoice and to do good in his life. And also that every man should eat and drink and enjoy the good of all his labor. It is a gift of God, right? Yep, it is a gift of God, right? But the key verse that I wanted to get was 11. It said, he had made everything beautiful in his time. Also, he have set the world in their heart, so that no man can find out the work that God maketh from the beginning to the end, right? We experience good and bad, man. All right, we experience the good and the bad. All right, God has a purpose for each of the. God have a purpose for each of these details, man. All right, the good and the bad, the good and the bad detail. The Most High God got, purpose for each of these damn details, man. He's a master planner. All right, he observes our faithfulness, man, with our daily routine and how we handle the unexpected. All right, he knows if we grateful and content or not. If you're not happy with what you got, you know what I mean? If you're not happy with what you got now, why would he give you more? You know what I mean? Why would the Most High God bless us with more if we're not even happy with what we got now? You got a house, you got a vehicle, you got a decent job. You know what I mean? You in school to better yourself or whatever the case may be. You know what I mean? You're real probably putting in the work too. But if we're not happy and content with what the Most High God blesses us with now, what makes you think he gonna bless us with anything else anymore? You know what I mean? So when we get what what he do bless us with, complain about that, murmur about that. Ever since the beginning of the time, man, pretty much Israel has been a complaining nation. Every time you look up, murmuring and complaining. Always got something to say. You know what I mean? Don't know how to take correction. don't know how to be in order. This has always been a ongoing thing with us, man. Even now, if you look at us now, that's how you know the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans is the true Israelites, man. Because you can just look, we got the same damn characteristics now. The same characteristics now, literally, all right? You know what I mean? But the Most High God knows if we grateful. He knows if we're content or not, all right? If you're not happy with what the Most High God bless you with, you not, you know what I mean? Bless you with now. Why would He give you anything else, man? You know, we gotta get out of that complaining mind frame, man. We gotta just stop doing that. Everything happened for a reason. All right, the Most High put us through everything for a reason. Maybe it's a learning lesson. You know what I mean? Maybe it's something that we gotta get out of it. But we gotta stop being an ungrateful nation. That's what I was gonna title the class. Israel is an ungrateful nation. You know what I mean? But I just said ungrateful people. You know, but we gotta shake back from that, especially now it's the end time. You know what I mean? And it's like we get worse and worse. Our people get worse and worse, literally. All right. I'm gonna read Ecclesiastes 3:11 again. He had made everything beautiful in His time. He made everything beautiful in His own time, on His timing, His perfect timing, right? Also, He had set the world in their heart, so that no man can find out the work that God maketh from the beginning to the end. All right. The next precept gonna be Philippians 2:14. Philippians 2:14. All praise to the Most High, man, for this day. I ain't gonna lie. Still trying to wake up. This is a book of Philippians, chapter 2, verse 14. Do all things without murmuring and disputing, right? Every scripture is inspired by the Most High God, according to what, 2 Timothy 3:16, if I recall. It's a lot. Let's make sure. I would say prove all things. Yep. 2 Timothy 3:16 said that the Bible, the whole, it say that all scripture is given by inspiration of God, right? So every single precept, every single scripture that we read comes from the Most High God. All right. So in the book of Philippians, chapter 2:14, it say, do all things without murmuring and disputing. All right. That's pretty much a commandment, man. Like the things that we do, we supposed to do it without murmuring and complaining about it. All right. Stop walking around and damn complaining all the time. All right. With your face screwed up all the damn time. Every time you look at Israel, man, whether it's in Memphis, Dallas, Minneapolis, wherever our people at, every time you see our people got the screwed up damn face. Just face screwed the hell up. There's every single time, every time you see one of our people, that's how our people look, man. All right? You know what I mean? Just that alone shows that our people have no faith. And then to be honest with you, it's a lot of people in this truth that walk around like that too. You know what I mean? You see people with, modest dresses, fringes. You see the bruise out there, fringes on, but every time you see them, they barely want to shalom you. You know what I mean? That's how we know, man, we the real Israelites, though, all right? Because no matter what God did for us, man, we always complaining. No matter what the Most High did for us, man, we always complaining about it. Always got something to say. Can't never be satisfied. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm going into with this class, pretty much, us never being satisfied, man. No matter what God do for us, we always want more. We always want this. We always want that. But it's like, damn. God is literally showing us, he's literally showing himself to us. But a lot of our people don't care about that. Don't give no damn about that. And it's sad, man. When you go out, you helping a brother or sister. What you doing? I say 7 out of 10 of our people, man, even in this truth, 7 out of 10 of our people in the truth is complaining about it. Oh, it's too hot. Man, it's taking too long. Or he or she taking too long. They dragging their feet, they doing it, they doing that. It's always a murmuring and complaining within our people, man. And these things that we gotta stop that. We gotta stop that. We gotta stop complaining all the damn time. You know what I mean? Even you gonna be content and be happy with the Most High God blessed us with, or you, you know what I mean? Book of Philippians, chapter 2, verse 14 again. Do all things without murmuring and disputing, man, that ye may be blameless and harmless, the sons of God, without rebuke, in the midst of a crooked and perverse nation, among whom ye shine as lights in this world, man. We know Israel is a crooked and perverse nation, man. As you see, always them murmuring and complaining, always want to do the most. Hey, good morning, Lamar Ben. Good morning. All right, it say the sons of God, without rebuke, in the midst of a crooked and perverse nation, among whom ye shine as lights in this world. You know what I mean? Israel is a crooked and perverse nation, as you see. That's why we going through these curses we going through right now. That's why every time you look up, something happened with us. Because no matter what the Most High God do for us, man, we ain't never satisfied for it. You say, oh, you ain't satisfied with that? All right, well, boom, give me that. Let me take that from you. All right, you complaining about your children? All right, let me take that from you. You complaining about the house I gave you? God bless you with it. Let me take that from you. Now what? We out here, what Deuteronomy 28:28 say, man? We out here running around madness. Madness now. We done lost our damn mind because Most High done took everything from us. Because why? We not being content. We always got something to say. We always want to complain about something. You know what I mean? Even me, I ain't gonna lie, even me, I used to complain. A lot. Man, it's hot as hell. Man, I'm sick of this. All that. But I had to get in these precepts, man. I had to repent for that. I ain't gonna cap. You know what I mean? And with these classes, a lot of these classes don't even be about, you know, well, yeah, of course, the classes be about Israel as a whole, but a lot of these classes be about ourselves, man. You know what I mean? For real. A lot of these classes be about ourselves. You know, and that's why we got to bring them out. You know what I mean? He say, do all things without murmuring and disputing. We got to move around from the murmuring and disputing, man, for real. All right. Let me see. The next precept going to be Exodus 16:2. Exodus 16:2. Because, you know, I'm also going to, I ain't just going to go through the precept, but I'm going to actually go and give us, you know what I mean, different situations when our people was going to hell off. You know, when our people was going off, complaining all the time. Exodus 16:2. Excuse me. This is a book of Exodus, chapter 16, verse 2. And the whole congregation of the children of Israel murmured against Moses and Aaron in the wilderness. All right. It say, and the children of Israel said unto them, would to God we had died by the hand of the Lord in the land of Egypt, when we sat by the flesh pots, and when we did eat bread to the full. But ye have brought us forth into this wilderness to kill this whole assembly with hunger, right? So the Most High God allowed Moses to lead us out of It allowed us to lead us out of Egypt, right? During the hard bondage captivity we was in. Most High allowed Moses to do that, led us out of there. What happened? We go off into the wilderness now, complaining about we ain't got nothing to eat, right? Man, the Most High done literally saved our damn lives. But the first thing they did, got the murmuring and complaining about not having this, not having that. Damn, be grateful we got our lives. You know what I mean? For real. Because the Most High could have let us, man, look, to this day we could still, I mean, we know we in spiritual Egypt right now. But literally to this day, we could have physically been in Egypt still in hard bondage, slavery, captivity. All right. It say, and the whole congregation of the children of Israel murmured against Moses and Aaron in the wilderness. Man, who did the Most High like? All right, the Most High gave he gave the laws to Moses to give to his people, right? To give to the Israelites. So when you was murmuring and complaining against Moses, we really weren't doing it against Moses. We were doing it against the Most High. As it say in verse 3, and the children of Israel said unto them, would to God we had died by the hand of the Lord in the land of Egypt. Would God even cared if we would have died in the land of Egypt? He wouldn't have gave a damn. That's what these people saying, right? Ungrateful nation, right? It say, when we sat by the flesh pots, and when we did eat bread to the full, when we had pots of food, you know what I mean, big stacks of bread, we was eating till we was full. But we in damn literally hard bondage though, all right? For ye have brought us forth into this wilderness to kill this whole assembly with hunger. Then said the Lord unto Moses, behold, I will rain bread from heaven for you, and the people shall go out and gather a certain rate every day, that I may prove them whether they will walk in my law or not, right? The Most High, man, he said, look, man, I'm gonna still get y'all ungrateful. Hey, excuse my language, man. It's the raw truth. Early in the morning, should nobody kids be up. The Most High gave this ungrateful ass nation, complaining ass nation, still gave them bread. Say, I'm gonna still feed y'all, whether y'all believe it or not. I'm gonna still feed y'all, right? That's how much the Most High God love us, man. That's literally how much he loves us. That he know we ungrateful as hell. But what? He still bless us. He still give us what we need, right? Man, God led us out of bondage in Egypt. And what happened? We was murmuring and complaining. Every time you look up, we murmuring and complaining. No matter what, Israel is never happy, man. All right? God literally shows himself to us clearly, and we still complain. Well, Lord, what about this? Well, Lord, what about that? All right, Lord, you got me these shoes. You know, I'm blessed to able to have these shoes. Well, what about these? You know, Lord, you blessed me to even be able to live and to know the truth. Well, Lord, what about this though? You know, like damn. All right, his house big. Well, what about mine? Man, at least you got something. You know what I mean? We drive through Memphis all day, right? I go to this. I go to CD. I'm in CDL school. Every time we gotta drive through the city, well, you know, I live in the city, but every time we driving through to get to the school, you just see a whole stretch of straight Israelites just out there, sitting on the curb, talking to themselves. I mean, literally a whole stretch, literally about 20 people out there just bugged the hell out with madness. I mean, I said with madness, bugged out with madness. All right? Because the Most High done, man, we done complained so damn much. Now he smited us with blindness and madness. So now we out there, well, now our people out there, they can't fathom the laws. You know what I mean? They can't even, they just focus on cigarettes. Hey, brother, you got 37 cents for a cigarette. Damn, you need 30, so you know exactly, you need 37 cents, right? Don't nothing cost 37 damn cents, but you need 37 cents, right? All that stuff was brought onto our people for what? Murmuring and complaining. Y'all want to complain about this, complain about that? Well, I'm going to take everything from y'all. Hey, you out here running around with your head cut off. Pretty much. You know what I mean? Even in Dallas, Texas, on the West End Station down there, all them damn bugged out brothers and sisters that just be walking up and down the street, going over there pissing behind the cars, and there's all type of crazy stuff, man. And why? All that stuff was brought up on us. Why? Because we want to complain. You want to complain? And then the thing is, man, the crazy thing about it, man, in they past life or whatever, man, they probably was some financially stable people. But because they wasn't happy then, the Most High said, oh, okay, watch, I'm going to give you something. Hey, Shalom, Officer Berakaya. Shalom, family. You know what I mean? He like, man, look. Oh, okay. In your next life, I'm gonna bring you all the way down. Since you want to complain about this, complain about that, I'm gonna take your life from you. Then I'm gonna bring you back so you can be lower than dirt. And look what he did. See, I believe the Most High do things like that. You know what I mean? It's actually in the precepts. You know what I mean? That he that you know what I mean. Regeneration is true. And every third generation, what happened? Prophet come back. You know what I mean? We don't know who he is. You know, we don't know what. But some brother done came back. You know what I mean? That's like my little son, Union, man. My little baby Union. He, the little boy, 1 year old, but he got like a mind of like he literally been here before. You know? And people see, my real told me one day she had a Walgreens or somewhere, and somebody walked up to her, asked her, "That's a mighty man. He been here before. You can just look at him and tell he been here just out of the blue." You know what I mean? But I went into a whole spiel about, you know what I mean, regeneration. But I believe all that stuff happened is going on with our people. Okay, we complaining about what's going on now. He'll bring us back and have us even worse than what we is now. You know, next precept gonna be Proverbs 27 and 20. Proverbs 27 and verse 20. And it reads, hell and destruction are never full, so the eyes of man are never satisfied, right? What do you say? Hell and destruction are never full, so the eyes of man are never satisfied, man. People are never satisfied, man. Like, no matter what God allows us to have and to get, it's never good enough. You know what I mean? You know, they covet and they lust at the more. Our people covet and lust at the more, man. That's the biggest. That's one big thing with two big things with Israel, man. You know, and like I say, I used to do the same damn thing, but now I know for a fact everything happens on Yahweh time. Anything that go on, anything that whatever it is, no matter what, man, whether it's death or life, blessings, curses, whatever, everything happen on the Most High time. Yahweh allows all that stuff to happen. He say, hell and destruction are never full. Hell and destruction ain't never full. All right? That clearly states what it say. So the eyes of men are never satisfied. The eyes of our people ain't never satisfied. Like, I guarantee you, somebody right now thinking about, damn, I can't be doing this. Well, I can't be doing. I can't. Man, you know what? I'm gonna call off. I'm gonna go into work this Sabbath, man, so I can get a little bit of couple extra dollars, man, so I can go ahead and, you know what I mean? Oh, well, I do need a couple more dollars for the tabernacles, pay the dues. But then when you get the damn money from working on the Sabbath, you ain't gonna put that towards the dues, man. You know what I mean? But just because, what it say, the eyes of man is never full. It ain't never enough. It ain't never enough, man. That's why Israel is an ungrateful nation. Our people is ungrateful as hell. You know what I mean? And it is what it is. Y'all is some ungrateful ass people. Hey, next precept gonna be Ecclesiastes 5 and 10. And me, I used to be ungrateful as hell, for real. I used to be ungrateful. Hey, shalom, Sister Terry Jacob. Shalom, family. You know what I mean? I used to be ungrateful. I used to be ungrateful as hell. I ain't gonna lie to you. I did. Complain, all that. Yup, sure did. You know what I mean? But now I move according to this. I move according to the precept, for real, bottom line. You know, Ecclesiastes chapter 5, verse 10. He that loveth silver shall not be satisfied with silver, nor he that loveth abundance with increased. This is also vanity, right? You will never be satisfied because it's never enough for you. You putting money in the cares of this world above Yahweh, man. All right? There's nothing wrong with ain't nothing wrong with having money and liking nice things. Cause come on now, we all like that's embedded in our spirits to have money and have nice things. Look at King Solomon, you know what I mean? The book of Second Chronicles, man, when he well, you know, the second Chronicles go a little bit more in deep into King Solomon and all that, but he came to Yahweh, man, like, yo, please bless me with wisdom and knowledge, man, so I can judge our people according to righteousness, right? Man, Yahweh said, you know what, I'm gonna bless you with more. I'm gonna bless you with wisdom, knowledge, and I'm gonna bless you with riches. And ain't nobody gonna ever be richer than you, right? Because when he prayed to the Most High about the wisdom, the Most High felt his spirit, felt his heart, and seeing that he wasn't doing it because he wanted to just flex and stunt and all that. He did it because he prayed to the Most High for wisdom because he really wanted wisdom to be able to judge our people, get our people in order, right? So it ain't nothing wrong with having nice things, man. It ain't. It's not. We all like nice things. We like nice cars and nice jewelry and nice houses and all that's good. It's good for real. You know what I mean? But don't let that overtake you to the point that where when the Most High do bless you, man, you ungrateful as hell about that. For real. You know, but when when people put their money and their things above the Most High God, man, then it's a problem. You know what I mean? Now you materialistic. You know what I mean? Now you putting your materialistic stuff over God. You putting your material stuff over God now. Like I said a little bit like a couple seconds ago. People want to work on the Sabbath now and say that they're getting the money for the tabernacles or say they're getting the money for this and for that. But in all reality, their eyes is never full. Our people always need more. They always want more. You know what I mean? Like I say, ain't nothing good with living nice. Come on now, we all want to live nice for real. All right? We all want to make this captivity as comfortable as possible. But we still can't put these things of the world over the Most High, though. And when he do bless us, man, we got to be grateful for what he do bless us with. Because it can be a lot worse. A lot worse, man. And every last person that watching this class and listen to the class or whatever, y'all done seen how worse it can be. You know what I mean? Y'all got family members that's worse off. Every time we hit the streets, we do the teaching, we bringing out the precepts, man, we just see. You know, when I hit the streets down there on Beard Street, every Sabbath, I go on Beard Street, I do flyer mission, man. So I wake up the people, get the people, you know what I mean? Get the people in order. And then I go post up, chop it up with the with the mighty brother Sakari, man. We just be looking like, man, these people, man, bud the hell out, like just gone. They mind is literally gone because previous they was never happy. They weren't never happy. They weren't never satisfied. So now the Most High brought them down. Now they understand. They in astonishment. All right, they in the damn astonishment now. Now people mocking them. What it say? Is these the true children of God? Is these who God chose to be over us? Mocking. And that's exactly what you see now. You know what I mean? But next precept gonna be Hebrews 13:5. Book of Hebrews 13:5. That's even going into even in the households, man. Like, and I'm gonna start off with the brothers. A lot of the brothers, y'all ain't grateful for what y'all reals be doing for you know what I mean? Be doing while y'all at work. Whether you at work spiritually or you at work physically. You know what I mean? The real about the house, cooking, cleaning, putting up with these badass kids that that we got. Well, I ain't gonna say it like that. I ain't gonna say they bad like that, but you know what I mean, hard-headed kids and all that. But you come in the house, and this right here this ain't me. I'm just speaking on Israel in general now. You come in the house and now your face tuned up and you all, you know, you're ungrateful. You know what I mean? You ain't happy for the Most High blessing you with a real help me. that's actually doing their job, that's actually in order, that's actually taking care of the household. You know what I mean? So when you got a rib like that, man, it's on you, man. Hey, you gotta bust your butt, man, to make sure the household taken care of. All right, for real, because you're grateful. You know what I mean? Because man, you grateful with the Most High blessed you with. And even with these sisters, y'all lords out there working financially, working spiritually. When I say financial, I mean physically. You know, we out there putting. I can't even pronounce that name, but hello or whatever. Uh, you know, the husbands be out there, man, putting in the work, man. Whether they working physically at Esau's job or we out there hitting the streets doing the work of the Most High. You know, we come in the house so y'all face tuned all up, just looking mad as hell. Ah, this ain't enough. Ah, that ain't enough. You know what I mean? Like, when the hell is Israel gonna ever be satisfied? The men is unsatisfied, ungrateful as hell. The women, ungrateful as hell. You know what I mean? Israel just an ungrateful nation all the way around. The Most High will literally, what you ain't grateful for, the Most High will literally take that from you. Take whatever from you and literally bring you down as low as possible. So y'all need to think about that, for real. You need to, it's the book of Hebrews chapter 13, verse 5. Let your conversations be without covetousness, and be content with such things as ye have. For he have said, I will never leave thee nor forsake thee. Man, be happy with what the Most High bless us with, man. Be thankful. Okay. uh, it say, let your conversations be without covetousness, and be content, man, with such things as ye have. When you speak, don't just speak being damn covered. Oh man, I want this, I need that, I need this, I want that, man. This brother, this sister, this. I need covenant, man. We know what the hell, you know what I mean? Speak about covenants. Like every time, only thing, you know, we turn on the damn on radio, or whenever our brothers and sisters make a song, only thing they speaking on is covenants, right? Let your conversation be without covetousness, and be content with such things as ye have. Be content, be grateful for what the Most High bless us with, man. For real, be content with that. Be content. If the Most High got you in a 3-bedroom house, or a 2-bedroom apartment, or a 5-bedroom house, or a 1-bedroom apartment, man, be content with that. Be happy. And if you want more, pray for more. Put in the verse, man. But don't just sit there and complain about it. For real. Like even at work, and at school, man, when people be complaining about the job and all this stuff, like, yeah, I look at it spiritually for real. Like, come on now, we gotta go through this captivity. I understand it already, but that's my biggest pet peeve is a complaining ass man. You be out there doing the work. Oh man, it's hot. Oh, it's hot. It's hot out here, man. I can't. Then man, look, man, take your complaining butt back in the house. Then and go sit in the house and watch the street teachers on YouTube or something. But I can't stand no complaining. I can't stand no complaining ass dude, man, for real. All right. It's like, and be content with such things as ye have. For he have said, I will never leave thee nor forsake thee. The Most High literally said he'll never leave us nor forsake us. So no matter what, man, he here. He's here. He's watching our every step. He got your angel going, taking notes. Hey, Yahweh, Yahweh, he good on this. Yahweh, he good on that. Or Yahweh, he complaining about this. He doing this, doing that, bringing them shooting it right back to him. Now we looking like, damn, why our life getting worse? Why things keep happening like this? Or man, why out of nowhere this happened for us, man? Or why this happened? Or what? Man, Yahweh. Yahweh, for real. Hey, that's who it is, Yahweh. All right? Because we're not letting our conversations be with covenanters. Every time we speak, it ain't about materialistic stuff every time we speak. You know what I mean? Like with me, the majority of the time when I speak, man, I speak straight righteousness every time I speak, man. Every time I come around, people hate seeing me come around. And all praises to the Most High for that. Because I ain't the one to sit there and have no damn conversation with no grown men about Jordans all day. I'm just ain't the one for that. Or to sit there and have conversations about music all day. I just can't do it. I can sit there and talk to you about the Bible all day. I could talk to you about the precepts all day. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But the next precept gonna be First Chronicles 22 and 12. And hey, we know, man, even some brothers in the truth. You call them right now. What they talking about? Damn shoes. You know what I mean? I don't get that. I just don't get it. But it's a book of First Chronicles chapter 22, verse 12. Only the Lord give thee wisdom and understanding, and give thee charge concerning Israel, that thou mayest keep the laws of the Lord thy God. Right, man? Only Yahweh get a wisdom and understanding. Only Yahweh get a wisdom and understanding. What's wisdom? The laws. Understanding of what? The laws, right? And give thee charge concerning Israel that thou mayest keep the law of thy Lord. Keep the law of the Lord thy God. Then should thou prosper if thou takest heed to fulfill the statutes and judgment which the Lord charged Moses with concerning Israel. Be strong and of good courage. Dread not, nor be dismayed. Prosperity comes after Israel start keeping the laws. Think about why God will bless you, man. Just think, why would the Most High God bless us, man? Other words, reward you. You know what I mean? Why would the Most High God reward you for disobeying Him and showing Him you don't care? You know what I mean? Remember, Satan blesses people. Satan blesses people. You know what I mean? Satan came to you. Satan came to you. I was shot. Hey, you man, look, you bow down to me. I give you everything. Give you all the kingdoms, the whole nations of the earth, right? What do you say? Satan, get beneath me, right? So if the Most High allows Satan to tempt Yahweh, imagine what he allow Satan to do to you. It said, only the Lord give thee wisdom and understanding, and give thee charge concerning Israel, that thou mayest keep the law of the Lord thy God. Then shalt thou prosper, if thou takest heed to fulfill the statutes and judgment which the Lord charged Moses with concerning Israel. Be strong and of good courage. Dread not, nor be dismayed. That's how we're going to prosper. That's only how we'll prosper and see more, by us being content, by us keeping the laws of the Most High God, by us being focused on keeping His commandments, man. But if not, we just going to be a cursed nation out here. I mean, we a cursed nation as it is, no matter, you know what I mean? And they say it's these curses going to be upon our people for forever, right? But come on, that can get even worse. It can get even worse by us for not being content, man. All right. Let me see. Let me see. Salakia real quick. All right, we're going to go to Revelation 22:14. Book of Revelation, chapter 22, verse 14. Blessed are they that do His commandments, that they may have right to the tree of life, and may enter in through the gates into the city. The Most High say, blessed are they that do His commandments, that they may have right to the tree of life, and may enter in through the gates into the city. Only how we going to make it to the kingdom of heaven, man, New Jerusalem, by us being content, keeping His commandments. If we not content with keeping His commandments, we ain't gonna reach nothing. We ain't gonna see nothing. We're gonna continue to be a bugged out ass nation out here doing stupid stuff, talking about shoes all day. You know what I mean? Talking about shoes all day. I bet you asked some brothers about some different precepts. Now I don't know about them, but I know about them new 13s that's coming out next month. Yeah, I know about that, but I don't, you know what I mean? Like, the true blessing, man, that Israel's gonna see, man, is the kingdom. Either we gonna reach the kingdom or we gonna reach the lake of fire. Whichever one. But we gotta keep these commandments. And keeping the commandments, a commandment is not murmuring and damn complaining. Be strong, man. Have some damn courage. Have a backbone. Stop being weak as hell. Stop being soft. Stop dealing with your heart. Dealing in your heart. What it say, Jeremiah 17:9, your heart is wicked as hell. So stop dealing in that. Be content with what Yahweh bless us with, man. Be happy that Yahweh actually gave His life for us, so that we ain't being put to death on the spot now. But it's sad as hell because our people ain't even happy about that. It don't make no damn sense. You ain't happy about that. You ain't happy that Yahweh made us a set apart nation. According to Deuteronomy 7:6, y'all ain't happy about that. Shit, a lot of y'all don't even want to wear y'all fringes. A lot of y'all embarrassed because of the fringes. The fringes ain't cool. The fringes ain't cool. Being in order ain't cool. All your friends ain't in order. Don't none of your damn friends wear fringes. So now you don't want to. Well, them damn peoples of the world. And they content with the world. They content with knowing that when they die and they get their judgment, they're going to be burning forever. They content with that. But y'all don't be content with that. For real. Don't be content with that. Be content knowing that, man, we're gonna make it to the kingdom. The precepts say, blessed are they that do His commandments. So you keep His commandments, we're gonna make it to the kingdom. And we ain't gonna be worried about no damn shoes. We're gonna have everything we can ever dream of in the kingdom. These little chains and all this stuff ain't nothing compared to what we're gonna have in the kingdom. Ain't nothing at all compared to what we're gonna have in the kingdom. But we gotta be content now. We gotta be happy now. You know what I mean? I wake up I ain't gonna cap. I wake up every morning at 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock. Why? Get the most out of the time. Get the most out of His time. Cause I just can't see myself just going outside, going to work, going to school, man, and not even giving Yahweh His time. But that shows right there. We're happy. We're content with Yahweh, man, because we able to give Him His time. We able to give Him His quality time that He deserves, man. Praying to Him, fasting, keeping the high holy days, man. As soon as you get up in the morning, go in that bathroom and pray. Don't grab no phone, don't do nothing. Go pray. You get done brushing your teeth and all that, after you leave the bathroom, go grab that Bible, man. Go over a couple precepts. Go ahead. Because you ain't proving yourself to this wicked ass world, man. You proving yourself to Yahweh. And prove yourself to Yahweh that you content, that you blessed, that you happy, man. We're not blessed, but prove to Yahweh that you happy. A lot of our people don't even want to do that because they lazy-minded. Lazy-minded. Don't make no, man. I'm going to 1 Corinthians 10:10. Book of 1 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 10. Neither murmur ye, as some of them also murmured, and were destroyed of the destroyer. Right? Yahweh destroyed folks for being ungrateful and complaining. Nothing He did for our people was good enough, man. So He had to destroy them. He had to put these curses on our people. He had us. He had to have us be in their astonishment, man, because we weren't happy. We weren't happy with literally what he did for us, and we was able to see him as clear as day, not physically, obviously, but we was able to see the things that Yahweh was doing for us clear as day. But now, but then after he do what he was doing for us, what we did they complain. Even now, man, Yahweh still shows himself clear as day to day. But what our people do? Complain. Murmur. He said, neither murmur ye, as some of them also murmur, and were destroyed, other destroyed. Now all these things happen to them for examples. Everything that the Most High did to us, man, now is to set a damn example. To set an example. Hey, y'all better get in order, or y'all gonna be bugged the hell out and be out here smited with blindness and madness, just like these brothers. Y'all, hey, he say, now all these things happen unto them for examples, and they are written for admonition, Salaki, upon whom the ends of the world are come. Right? Everything that the Most High doing and putting on us is examples. Get y'all butts in order or else. Right? But you think about it, we still don't care. We still don't give a damn. We'll go to Numbers 14 and 27. Even to this day, and it's sad. Our people still don't care to this day. And it's sad. The brothers don't care to this day. The sisters don't care to this day. So every time you look up, everybody walking around with their damn face tuned up. Cause ain't nobody content, nobody happy. Numbers 14 and 27. How long shall I bear with this evil congregation, which murmur against me? I have heard the murmurings of the children of Israel, which they murmur against me. Man, how long shall I deal with these damn people? I should just destroy all of them right now. They ain't happy anyways. They ungrateful as hell anyways. Go ahead and knock them off and go ahead and make some more brothers and sisters that's going to actually be grateful. Right? Verse 28. Say unto them, as truly as I live, said the Lord, as ye have spoken in my ears, so will I do to you. Verse 29. Your carcasses, meaning your dead bodies, shall fall in this wilderness. And all that were number of you, according to your whole number, from 20 years old and upward, which have murmured against me. The Most High brought death on a 20 on up. I want to murmur and complain. All right, let me get that life back. All right? Because ungrateful as hell. I'm going to keep saying it. Oh, well. Y'all ungrateful, man. Hey, shalom, Mark. What's going on with you? You know, our people ungrateful, man. I'm going to read 27 from the top again. How long shall I bear with this evil congregation, which murmur against me? Man, how much longer should I keep dealing with these ignorant fools that ain't content? I have heard the murmurs of the children of Israel, which they murmur against me. I hear all the complaining. I hear the talking y'all doing. I see how y'all down there made damn Aaron, you know what I mean? How y'all made Aaron make a damn, golden calf out of all y'all earrings and jewelry and stuff. I see that. Because y'all ungrateful as hell. After everything I did for y'all, y'all still doing this? What'd he say? Say unto them, as truly as I live, said the Lord, as ye have spoken in my ears, so will I do to you. Your carcasses shall fall in this wilderness. Your bodies is going to drop. You're going to die. Bottom, you going to die because you ungrateful as hell. And all that were number of you, according to your whole number, from 20 years old and upward, which have murmured against me. Yahweh's, hey, 20 on up, you a so-called adult, right? You're 20 years old on up, you're dying. Why? Because you ungrateful as hell. You want to murmur and complain. I'm doing everything clear as day, but you still want to murmur and complain. Let me get that life back from you. Matter of fact, let me get them children life from you. Yeah, they 20. Let me get that. Right? Because y'all ungrateful as hell. And still to this day. Why you think all these old heads be all in these wicked ass churches, man? They be all in these wicked churches, and what happened? All they damn kids dying. Getting gunned down right outside the church, right? And then what that funny church doing? Nothing. You got a brother get killed right here on the corner. You got 8 churches in a mile radius. No, you got not even a mile. You got 8 churches in the 3-block radius. 8 churches in a 3-block radius. Why? Because y'all ungrateful as hell. Y'all don't want to keep these commandments. The prophets out here, man, we out here teaching this word. Y'all don't care about that. What they say, man, I was out there spreading the word to a brother down there, man, on Beale Street. And he said, yeah, man, I know God don't like it, but, man, I like these white girls. I said, man, look, man, Deuteronomy 7:3 did other precepts, man. You know what I mean? You know, gave the brother a little rundown. Yeah, but I ain't perfect, man. But but the Most High said, be ye perfect. You know what I mean? Be ye perfect, but my son is perfect. Or other way around, paraphrasing. You know what I mean? But he said, be perfect, but keeping the commandments is perfect. You know what I mean? Oh, well. I asked the brother, man, so if you die right now, after your judgment day and all that, where you think you going? Oh, man, I know I'm going to heaven. Me and God got a personal relationship, man. I know I'm going with him. And ain't no nigga gonna tell me I ain't going. That's exactly what he said. Ain't no nigga gonna tell me I ain't going there. Bruh, I was like, bro, look here, man. Let me show you something, man. Let me show you what the Bible says. Let me show you what Yahweh said in this Bible. Show them different precepts. Bruh, if your judgment day coming, you ain't going to the kingdom. You ain't going to the kingdom, man. All right? But it goes all the way back into our people don't want to keep the commandments. Why? Because they ain't going to be grateful for the Yahweh. You know what I mean? Even the people that's not in this truth, they ain't going to be grateful. They ain't going to be content. They think I gotta live wicked as hell like this. I gotta walk around with the blunts and illegal guns and I don't even know how to shoot. I just hear these niggas rapping about it on the videos, so I want to do like that. Cause I don't think God gonna bless me. God ain't gonna take care of me like these streets take care of me. Man, you sound stupid and you look stupid. All right. And let's be real though, there's some people in this truth that still got that mind frame on them. Still got that mind frame on them. But like I say, when people out there acting like that, man, we bringing out these precepts to them. But still, God ain't gonna take care of me like this. God ain't gonna do this for me like this. Hey, shalom, Jonathan Scott. Shalom, fam. You know? But man, the next precept gonna be Exodus 15 and 22. Exodus 15 and 22. But we see though, man, the Most High was killing Israel left or right? Why? Because murmuring and complaining, according to Numbers 14:27 on down. All right. Exodus 15 and 22. It's the book of Exodus, chapter 15 and verse 22. And it reads, so Moses brought Israel from the Red Sea, and they went out into the wilderness of Shur, and they went 3 days in the wilderness and found no water. Most High allowed Moses to what? Lead us out of Egypt, lead us out of hard bondage, right? Brought us into the wilderness, man. And for 3 days, we ain't go without water for 3 days. And what they do? Verse 23. And when they came to Marah, they could not drink of the waters of Marah, but they were bitter. Therefore the name it was called Merah. Verse 24, and the people murmured against Moses, saying, what shall we drink? And he cried unto the Lord, and the Lord showed him a tree, which when he had cast into the waters were made sweet. There he made for them a statute and an ordinance, and there he proved them, right? And said, if thou wilt diligently hearken to the voice of the Lord thy God, and will do that which is right in his sight, and will give ear to his commandments, and keep all his statutes, I will put none of these diseases upon thee, which I have brought upon the Egyptians, for I am the Lord that healed thee, right? Most High bless us, man, with water when we was out there. We already know it. You can't even reread in 16 when they was complaining about that, right? But he said, verse 26, and said, if thou would diligently hearken to the voice of the Lord thy God, if you would diligently listen, if you would straight up focus and listen to God, and will do that which is right in his sight, and will give ear to his commandments, listen and keep his commandments, right? And keep all his statutes. I will put none of these diseases upon thee, which I have brought upon the Egyptians, for I am the Lord that healed thee, right? What did he put upon the Egyptians, man? What did he put up on the Egyptians? The botch of Egypt, the boils and all that stuff, right? What ended up happening? I'm going to Deuteronomy 28 and 59. Deuteronomy 28 and 59. Because Yahweh said in verse 26, I will put none of these diseases upon thee, which I have brought upon the Egyptians, if what? We keep his commandments, right? So we go read Deuteronomy 28:59. Deuteronomy 28:59. Then the Lord will make thy plagues wonderful, and the plagues of thy seed, even great plagues, and of long continuance, and sore sickness, and of long continuance. Verse 60. Moreover, he will bring upon thee all these diseases of Egypt, which thou was afraid of, and they shall cleave unto thee. He brought all them down sickness upon us, man. The ulcers, the leprosy, the boils, you know what I mean? He brought all that upon us, right? Why? Because we turned around from him and stopped keeping his commandments. So now, according to Deuteronomy 28:15, it say that, but it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. So because we stopped keeping his commandments, keep them murmuring and complaining. The same thing that he told us, he said he will not put upon us, like he did like he did the Egyptians. He turned around and put it upon us. Why? Because we stopped keeping his commandments. You know what I mean? And these curses, y'all get built up on these curses. Read these curses. Because 46 say, Deuteronomy 28:46 say, and they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder, and upon thy seed forever. So these curses is telling us who we is, man. Telling us why we went through what we going through now, and why we went through what we went through. So y'all get built up on these curses too. We're gonna go to Deuteronomy 28:48. All right. Therefore, should thou serve thy enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee. Now remember, we was complaining about us not having clothing. We was complaining about us not having food to eat. We was complaining about not having water. We was complaining about every damn thing, right? So what happened? Therefore, should thou serve thy enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee in hunger. We was complaining about, we can't eat this, we can't eat that. Complaining, right? So now we gotta serve our enemies. We gotta serve our enemies in hunger. So now we gotta go to the Egyptians. You know what I mean? We gotta go to the Edomites. We gotta go to all these other nations to go get our food now, because when Yahweh was blessing us with it, we was complaining about it. And also for us not keeping his commandments. It say, and in thirst. All right? And in thirst. I'm gonna get Lamentations 5 5 and 14. Now Lamentations 5 and 4. So like real quick. Let's make sure it's the right one. No, I'm gonna hold off on that. I think I got the wrong precept written down right there. But we see, you know what I mean, and it's thirsty. When you know what I mean, we was thirsty back in the day. Most High blessed us with water. But after that, what we do? Murmur and complain about that. Now you see our people today murmur and complain about every damn thing. So now we gotta go to our enemies for just the water. For the same thing that the Most High give us for free, we gotta go to our enemies for that, right? And in one of all things, I mean, and in nakedness, we gotta go to our enemies for our clothing, cause we ain't content with what the Most High blessing us with. We weren't content back then with what the Most High was blessing us with. So now we gotta go to our damn enemies for that, just for our clothing, for our fringes, for us to keep the commandments. We gotta go to our enemies now. And in one of all things, and he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he had destroyed thee. Then he put us in bondage again, slavery again, yokes of iron put upon our neck again, right? Because what? We don't want to keep the commandments. We hard-headed as hell. All right? Hey, shalom, brother Don Israel. You know, we're going to go to Wisdom of Solomon 1 and 11. You know what I mean? But y'all go over them curses, man. Like Captain Jerubbaal said in damn Camp 101, man. If y'all ain't built up on these curses, you ain't got no damn business to be out there teaching. If you ain't built up on these curses, man, you ain't. So y'all brothers and y'all sisters get in these curses, man. Learn how to edify people with these curses. Y'all sisters get in these curses. Learn how to show your other sisters how to, you know what I mean? How to link them up. Book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 1, verse 11. Therefore, beware of murmuring, which is unprofitable. All right? Beware of complaining. Complaining ain't gonna get you a damn thing. Ain't gonna get you nothing, man. Complaining all the time ain't gonna get you nothing. It says, therefore, beware of murmuring, which is unprofitable, and refrain your tongue from backbiting. For there is no word so secret that shall go for naught. And the mouth that believeth slayeth the soul, man. Every word you speak, every murmur, complaint you do, man, Yahweh hear that. Yahweh hear it, and it's not going void. He hear you. So what you think he gonna do to you? Make your life even worse. So stop the damn complaining. And it ain't nothing worse than the damn complaining so-called grown folk. The Most High said order. Y'all complaining about the damn order. Y'all don't want to be in damn order. Most High gave the man a job to do. Most High complaining about that. The man don't want to work. The man don't want to provide. The man don't want to provide spiritually, right? He complaining about that. The Most High gave the woman a job to take care of the children, take care of the household. They complaining about that. They don't want to take care of the damn children. They don't want to take care of the household. They want the man to work, provide, financially, spiritually, take care of the household, take care of the children. They do everything. And the same thing with the damn men. Always complaining about something. Always complaining about something. You know what I mean? It say, therefore, beware of murmuring, which is unprofitable, and refrain your tongue from backbiting. For there is no word so secret, ain't no word that ain't gonna be heard, that should go for naught. And the mouth that believeth slayeth the soul. And if you believe that, you speaking on you believe it's gonna kill you. Your soul is gonna perish. Why? Because you murmuring and complaining. You ungrateful as hell. Man, we need to repent from that. All right. Over here at the Battle Axes of the Most High, man, we teach our people to keep the law, statutes, and commandments, man. Y'all like, share, subscribe to the channel, man. Y'all help us push this truth, man. Uh, I hope the class was edifying. You know, telling y'all to be be grateful. Stop being ungrateful as hell, man. All right. The law I'm gonna bring out is Leviticus 23 and 27. Y'all donate to the cause, man. Your donation will not be used for following man. Your donation will not be used for following man. And if y'all want to congregate with us for the Feast of Tabernacles, y'all get y'all dues in. Get your dues in, man. Contact leadership. The contact information is in the description below. All right, Leviticus 23 and verse 27. Actually, verse 26. And the Lord spoke unto Moses, saying, also, on the 10th day of this 7th month, there should be a day of atonement. It shall be in holy convocation unto you, and ye shall afflict your souls, and offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord. All right. Verse 28. And ye should do no work in that same day, for it is a day of atonement, to make an atonement for you before the Lord your God. For whatsoever soul it be that should not be afflicted in that same day, he should be cut off from among his people. And whatsoever soul it be that doeth any work in that same day, the same soul will I destroy from among his people. So the Day of Atonement is very, very, very important. Y'all need to celebrate that just like y'all celebrate the Passover. And the Feast of Dedication. You know, and all the other feast days. Just like y'all celebrate things, y'all need to celebrate the Day of Atonement too. Y'all get prepared for it. Well, y'all should already be, you should already be prepared for it now. All right. The Day of Atonement, man, the captains, man, they're gonna have a fire marathon class Saturday night after Sabbath. Saturday night, sun go down. Y'all get ready for the Day of Atonement. All right, stop being slothful. Stop being ungrateful. All right, grow in this truth. Gain some knowledge, understanding, and wisdom, man. Do like Solomon did. Pray for wisdom, and the Most High gonna bless you with everything else. All right. Y'all like, share, subscribe to the channel. Help us push the truth. Y'all have a good morning, blessed day, and all that other good stuff, man. If y'all in Memphis, y'all want to congregate, man, contact the leadership, man. We gonna, we'll get together. Most High willing. All right. Officer Yakov with the Battle Axes of the Most High, the Memphis camp. Shalom.